Hey Google, what's the news for today?
The United Nations have declared 2023 as the International Year of Millets.
Ah, millets.
So before you all go for your final projects this year for your BSc, I'll be giving you few topics for where you need to start a small business and you need to do a proper research and then you have to start a small business and then you have to give me a feedback at how it went. So Moksha, Arushi, Maria and Shriram, I'll be giving you the topic agriculture.
Okay, guys, so what do we do on agriculture?
I don't know, I'm not a farmer.
I mean, this year is the year of millets. Maybe we could do something on that.
Millets? Who even cares about millets?
Well, a friend of mine knows a lot about millets. We could ask him to help us out.
There is no way that this works out. No one even knows about millets. Even I don't know what millets even are.
You're literally eating them right now.
Alright, but you can't make a business out of this.
Actually, I know an entrepreneur who sells millets and organic products. Let me try asking her how we could use millets.
But our base is in the school. And there's no way we can make a business about millets in our school and in our surroundings.
You know what? Let's ask around and assess the situation of millets around us.
They're definitely a healthy food to eat, but just because something's healthy doesn't mean it's very appealing. But if it can be made appealing to our taste buds, then it could become a very, very healthy alternative to what is currently the staple food, rice and wheat.
Have you ever eaten millets?
I think, yeah.
What do you think is the importance of consuming millets?
They're better for your health, they have a lot of fiber, and they're like just generally overall better than refined wheat and other products like that.
Well, even though people our age know what millets are, I'm sure the working class, the adults don't even know what millets are. Who used to say that they are aware of millets and that they can buy millets because they are the ones who buy all the things.
Well, we can ask the adults as well who they know about millets to get their insight.
But they are the coarse grains and they are the repository for proteins, fibers, vitamins, minerals, as I have told before too.
Normally in Karnataka, the millets are using for as a traditional food in their every house. It's like the ragi ball, like that using. So actually in all the states in India we are using the traditional, but nowadays new generation they are not like to have, but we have to add the millet in the everyday diet. So it will be very useful for the children, so they can improve their fitness level, they can improve their health oriented, they can do, so it will be very useful.
ಏನಕ್ಕೆ ಬೇಕು ಈ ಥರ ತಿಂಡಿಗಳು
ಮೈ ಶಕ್ತಿ ಬರಬೇಕು,
ಶಕ್ತಿ
ಚಂದಾಗಿ ಬರಬೇಕು, ಮೈ ಗಟ್ಟಿಯಾಗಿರ್ಬೇಕು, ನಮ್ಮ
ಮೂಡಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ಗಟ್ಟಿಯಾಗಿ
ಗಟ್ಟಿಯಾಗಿರ್ಬೇಕು.
Millets come in various forms, in various dishes. So when we are developing so many good habits, why not form this good habit also of including millets in our diet, in our daily courses of the meal? So I think all students should include it, and I encourage parents and families also to help them develop this habit of having millets in their diets.
That's alright, but I personally think millets are just an inferior version of rice. Like, why would anyone in their right mind choose millets over traditional grains? And plus, how do we make a business out of this when we're not even agricultural experts?
Well, I know an agriculturalist who has a PhD in that. I'll try to convince him.
So the first thing is that when we are looking at growing millets can grow in soils which doesn't have a whole lot of nutrition in it. What are not considered as rich soils.
Right.
So typically people grow paddy, wheat and other crops in good soils, rich soil, fertile soils. Millets grow even in less fertile soils. So that's a big advantage because a lot of small and marginal farmers don't have good soil on their lands. Their lands are all very lower to absolute zero productivity kind of soils. So what that does is that growing millets offers farmers a chance at a better income and also better nutrition.
Okay, so now that we actually know more about millets, let's see how we can figure out a business plan.
And how are you going to do that?
Oh, remember the entrepreneur I mentioned earlier? She has millet-based products too. We can ask her some questions.
That sounds like a really good start. Let's do it.
Millets have been like a staple food for most of the people in certain parts of the world, while it has been overlooked towards the popular grains like rice and wheat, in spite of being a very nutritionally dense grain. Business, and millets was a good addition to it, because we have seen immense demand towards ragi laddus, jawar laddus. We were developing first gond laddus, which were made with the wheat flour. We still have them, but now we have also shifted to jawar gond laddus. So for the people who are gluten sensitive or have celiac disease, and they still want to eat gond laddus during their nursing period, these are very rich in proteins and fibers, good for nursing mothers, helps into breastfeeding, the lactation. So we introduced those laddus, and I saw a sizable demand for these products.
Agriculture and food production.
So millets basically, they are nutrition dense grain, right? And they require very less water, very less quantum of pesticides. So that itself is a very big feature to bring it above any other grain in the world. We talk about fighting malnutrition, right? So millet is a very good way to fight out malnutrition, because millet can be basically grown in any part of the on any part of the earth without use of any kind of fertilizer. It has a very good shelf life, and there is absolutely nothing as organic or inorganic about millets.
Okay, now that we have our inputs, what are we going to do?
We could try selling millet-based products.
That sounds amazing. We could advertise its health benefits and all.
Guys, this millet thing isn't going to work. Millets are just inferior versions of rice. Besides, this millet business isn't going to get any business. Millet just tastes terrible.
Stop being so pessimistic. We have a good idea. Here, try this. It'll cheer you up.
This is very tasty. What is it?
Millets.
Okay, guys, let's focus. How are we going to go about this? It's very difficult building a business from scratch.
You know what, guys? I've changed my mind. At first, I was opposed to this idea, but now I'm fully into it. I don't think we can sell millets through normal shopping. Let's be innovative and sell it through e-commerce.
We need to ship 2,000 orders by tonight, and we need to get started on the next batch tomorrow and ship them by the end of the week, or we'll fall behind. Do you understand?
There's a shipment coming on Friday to restock the inventory. We put up another order for packaging material. We're running out way too fast. We need it as soon as possible.
You will go down to the just corners. And NLC wants to buy us out.
Wait, what? Wait, what?
Yeah, seriously.
It's stupendous how millets have been cultivated across the world and constantly mentioned in literature, culture, and history. Without a doubt, millets have been pivotal to humanity for millennia. Better known in India as bajra, jowar, ragi, and many, many more, millets lost popularity towards the late colonial period. But they are making a heroic resurgence, with more and more people being made aware about their benefits. This year has been named the International Year of Millets, and let's make sure to lead a happier and healthier life with the help of millets.
Millets are very high in nutritional value and dietary fiber. That is why it's very essential for the children to consume. When the children have got a lot of activities throughout the day, it gives them a lot of energy and the stamina, which is very, very essential for them to continue the entire day. That matters a lot. So we must encourage children to consume millets.
I believe the school curriculum definitely goes beyond the textbooks. And as a school, we give students multiple opportunities to explore and learn about the environment. And I feel that we have a beautiful eco club in place, and we have an eco school, and we can bring in more awareness and consumption of millets in our children by encouraging the little ones to grow millets and encourage them to then turn that into a little recipe. And I think that would really prove beneficial.